Alright, and welcome back to Minecraft on the RainCloud multiplayer server. It's been a long time since I've been on here. And I've been having a lot of fun playing in Minecraft recently. And I'm excited for the 1.14 update, which we haven't updated to yet on the server. And I'm having some like little lag spikes here and there, which I'm hoping will be resolved with that update, because I don't have them in single player. But yeah, we'll be updating sometime soon, I suspect. So in the meantime, I've been looking around and thinking, like, what do I want to do? What do I want to be building? And I found an area, like here you can see a map of our spawn. When you very first log into the world, I think you're all the way up there. And you make your way down here. Now and then there's a farm here, and then there's the storehouse there. And I know someone's claimed like this mountain, and I don't know what to make of this area near blocks area. And I've built my little underwater house there. There's no resources in there anymore. I moved them all. But I found a mountain about, if you keep going in that direction, but over there would be, so it's in that direction. I'll show you soon where I want to build stuff. But the biggest problem is that I kept running into stuff that's where I need a resource. Like I wanted to get enchanted tools, and for that you need an enchanting table, and I don't have an enchanting table. You know, for that you need diamonds and obsidian and books. And I didn't have any of those things. So, well, I have diamonds, and an obsidian is not that hard to come by. But I did not have any books, for example. So I thought, well, what do I need to make books? Well, paper and leather. Paper I could find here, because there's a lot of reeds planted nearby. Then leather you need cows. Now you could see some of them out there. I don't know who put them there, but I've decided we need a community cow farm, so that we all have access to leather. Now I'm sure someone has cows at their own base and has it all set up properly for themselves, but I couldn't really find anything near spawn that was already set up for that. Well, obviously I want some of this wheat and seeds to breed animals, so I decided our storehouse had multiple levels. Now this one Kagumi was on and today and working on the staircase and changing it up a little bit, and it's not quite, so this is not quite finished yet, but I'm assuming it'll just be stone slabs that'll go down all the way. I just put these cobble blocks here so I could get out. I think I'll fix it up in just a moment. And Kagumi's also been working on this area, so there's nether wart, chorus flowers, reeds, and, well, sugar cane or whatever you want to call it, and cocoa. And then there was another level down here where Kagumi had a chicken cooker, which wasn't, I don't think it was working. So it's now removed, and now we're just not sure what to do with this level, but we have to just come up with something else. I decided, rather than mess with anyone's level, because I didn't know what plans people had, I'll dig down and make my own level, which I did. So this is it. Boom. It's the only problem I immediately ran into is that when I removed one or two blocks, I stumbled upon this big ravine, and it was very deadly. It still is a little bit, but not as much anymore. And there's actually a big cave, I think in that direction. You can still see it's black over there. So there's an actual cave system back there, and of course all these little layers where potential mobs were spawning, and yeah, it was not super pleasant. Huh, I see some of the grass has actually started to grow down here. So yeah, I extended this wall down, and the rest is just dug into rock, so it was a lot of digging, but not much resistance in terms of mobs or caves to deal with over here. I got some cows down here, so we have a supply of cows. I will go ahead and breed them. I guess I think that covers all of them. Yes, give me that XP. So that should be, if you have like a looting sword, I know you get a lot more leather and steak from them. But I feel like this is a good way to have a reliable supply of them. And then I did the same with sheep. Got some sheep over here. Now their pen is built slightly differently. So there's like grass back there and below here that they cannot eat. But that will ensure that even if they eat a lot of this grass, it'll always grow back. And then I threw some eggs down here and got some chickens. So now, see, they laid a bunch of eggs. Actually, I can keep those eggs. I don't need to use them. I can use the seeds here to breed them as well. Sorry, you get to have seeds, but I don't think you have anyone to reproduce with. Ah, no, I want that. So, yeah, you can get chicken, feathers, eggs, mutton from the sheep, and wool. Although, I want to get that population up a little bit more. And then cows for leather and steak. So I think we're doing pretty good. Now this floor, the rest of this floor is empty. Because I just wanted a nice open space. I didn't really know what else to put down here. What else to put with it. Maybe we can figure something out. But at least one thing I do like is, you know, you see a lot of jack-o'-lanterns being used. Now it's not, you know, I'm no Minecraft building YouTuber. I don't do this professionally for a living or anything. But with all this hidden light, that eliminated the need for a lot of torches. So I think in theory we could have no torches at all, and it'll be lit up just fine to prevent any spawning. And this is some of the tools that I put here. You can see all this cobble and andesite is for from creating all these blocks and digging out to this whole area. But I think the results are worth it. And it's not too bad to have all this leftover stuff, because a lot of leftover stuff, but I have both my mountain that I found where I want to start building, so I'm going to need resources for that, and our storehouse, I don't think it has anything actually stored inside. So one obvious good thing for having extra stuff is just adding it to the storehouse, and actually have it store stuff that people can use, like community resources. That the idea is just to have resources that if you have an excess of, then maybe someone else can use them. So yeah, we're not sure what to do here yet. But I wanted to show that off and show what I've been working on. Now let's make a little trek over to show you the mountain that I found. And then spawn. Obviously there's still so much to do around here now, and a lot of these builds are not mine, obviously. Like the storehouse is a community area, and you can see it has no roof. It has a second floor going, and it's sort of, it does prevent rain from coming in, but I suspect that there are more plans to do something with that. And then there's a warp house there. The idea is that with a plugin we can use a button to warp instantly to someone's base. That way people can have their own areas and not have to worry about how to get back to spawn with nether portals and endless tunnels. Especially considering how dangerous the nether is. But that also doesn't have a roof yet. I would build something there on top and try to finish it off somewhat. But yeah, as you can see, there's no, what I was meaning to say is you can see it's made out of prismarine. That's not something I have a lot of. I don't have any, to be honest. Let me sleep the night away, because I do want to travel when it's daytime and when it's safe. And I plan on making some videos where I cut a little bit more, because I want to show you the little trek over to the mountain that I found, because there's nothing there yet except beautiful Minecraft landscape to look at. But the plan is to improve my own situation with resources. Now I'm not wearing armor, but I had iron armor. I have 1 diamond pickaxe. I have some diamonds in my storage and a bunch of diamond ore that's available to me, but I don't have any sort of silk touch or fortune enchantments. I don't even know if anyone has an enchanting table anywhere. Certainly no community one that I found. So I want to be able to have a fortune pickaxe and have an efficiency and unbreaking and mending and ideally like stuff like that, because I feel like that would tremendously benefit my situation. Skeleton horse. Let's avoid it because I'm a little afraid of what'll happen when I get close. You know, I don't see those very often. Not very often at all. As you can see, we're in like a birch forest biome, and I've already strayed from the path. So I'm just flying blind a little bit. But I know the path that will take me to where I have my mine going it's more like over in that direction. So we'll get there. I think right over there is the mountain that I want to show you. And I did, yeah, like I said path. There is a path with path blocks that goes all the way towards where I have been living. Because it isn't far from spawn. I didn't want to go very far away. You can see all kinds of animals around here that potentially we could move. And because I wanted to have a connection to spawn and be able to find my way back and forth. Because obviously there will be traveling. If you want to use the community resources or visit someone else's base, you're going to have to travel. Especially when I wasn't sure what to work on for myself. So here we are. Okay, we're very high up. We're very high up on a mountaintop here. Put a torch up here just to show we've been here. Let us carefully descend down so that we can make our way to... gonna have to take some fall damage. Ow. So that we can then make our way to this mountain that I wanted to show you. It's just the one next to it. So there's a path going further to where my mine is, but there's no path yet that goes to here. But it's on the way there. So it's because it's on the way in the same direction, I'll always be able to find it. And there, this plateau is where I was standing and looking. And I'm trying to envision possibilities. So you can see there's a water feature as well as lava, and we will probably be taking that out. And I put this workbench here to mark that I've been here. Mark that someone's been here if someone else finds it. And I'm trying to envision, like you can see on that side, you could imagine that being like a big tower. You can imagine an entrance there, maybe a tower there. So I'm wondering if I should either change the mountain and sort of hew walls and towers into the mountainside, or if I want to build on top. We can check our Y coordinate, 100. So we should have, I think 250 is the tallest. I think I've claimed that one as well. I think that's my workbench as well. And then mine is more in that direction. A little bit there, maybe. So it's high up, it's snowy, it's tall, but I do like this area a lot. Let's see if I can get down here. There, I can get down here safely. Because I wanted to see this opening. There's this mouth right here. It's like a cave entrance. And there's not much going on into here. Just a little bit. But you can see a potential, right? You can see it's already hollow on the inside. There's some shapes. That's mostly what you're trying to see in here. It's just you're seeing the natural shape, and I'm just wondering, should I change it to something man-made or should I build on top? It is very cool. You can have a good view from here. Okay, now I'm on here. That was maybe not the best decision. Let's get down here. want to climb on this side of it. Can we do that? Yes, it looks like we can. Now that's the mountain top we were just on earlier. Also very cool looking. You have to wonder, like, can we do something with that? Can we build something? Do we want to build on top, or do we want to build inside, or both? Because I do like the view from here. I gotta say, the render distance, now maybe I need to install Optifine or something, because the render distance isn't super far, and I like that, because you've got this fog effect. And I like, rather than, if you put a single player, if you put your render distance to 15 or whatever, 15 chunks, you'll just see forever. But if you put it to, like, I think the server's set to 12, you'll see this fog border, sort of, and it just makes the background blend in with the sky, and I think it just looks better. So yeah, this is where I want to start building something, but I'm still trying to figure out what. Anyway, that's all I really have to show you for right now. I've just got plans and ideas. Getting down is easier than back up. Plans and ideas, and I'm trying to enhance the experience when you're at the spawn area with our community resources. And hopefully that'll turn into something good. The goal is to certainly to make it for me easier to be able to start enchanting some gear, because I couldn't find much in terms of resources to get XP or to get enchanting going, or to find any enchanted tools that someone has to spare or anything. So I'm gonna need to just do some extra work. But yeah, also look forward to... oh, there's the path. We found it. We found the path again. So it goes past the mountain that I just showed you and goes to my mines. And then this will lead us back to the spawn area. But yeah, also look forward to some single player gameplay if you're interested. I also started a single player world that I wanted to start recording on. Where I've been playing in 1.14 already, and just having a lot of fun with some of the new stuff and the new blocks. There's not a whole lot that you might notice right away. A lot of the new update is focused on the villages, and I do have to say it's really great. Just playing around and living in a village, and I think it will make a lot of players really want to have villagers or have a village within their base, or something like that. Maybe build a fortress and have villagers be a part of it, have to defend it and stuff like that, because I feel like it just enhances what was already there. And here you can see this is what I had built before. So there's not much in terms of stuff in here. There's some chests, but not much in them. So I hope I'll see you next time for some hopefully more creative ideas to build here, and maybe some single player stuff as well. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.